All right. So yeah, as you were just saying, we're here early, all for a 3-minute video. I'm
Yes.
joined today by both Bill and Dusty. As
Hello.
as Dusty
Hey.
put it, we decided to have a three-way this morning.
Giggity.
And yeah, as one of you just brought up, like we are, of course, almost 15 minutes early for the video here. But one of you just brought up the fact that last night they revealed the trophy for Rayman in the game, and that completely blew everyone's mind. So let's start with that.
All right. Well, yeah, it did blow everyone's minds. And the first thing I'm thinking is that I can't see how they go to the trouble of organizing this with Ubisoft, and it's only a trophy for collecting, and that's it.
Right.
Yeah, that's it's definitely one of the first things I thought.
It seems like a very overcomplicated way to troll people, to just work out a contract to say, hey, let's have this in the
Yeah.
game.
I mean, I guess maybe they contact quite a few people about it. Yeah, part of me was like, are they doing something else with Ubisoft? Maybe he's an assist trophy, and they just didn't say that.
Yeah, yeah.
What I found really peculiar is the fact that like he did like the post wasn't like, oh yeah, so by the way, we're bringing in some guests for things other than playable characters. It was just so as a matter of fact, yeah, so when we were making Rayman's trophy,
Yeah, right.
like it was
Yeah.
completely expected.
He was very nonchalant about it, very zen, like, hey, here's Rayman. We're just doing him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was phrased exactly as if today is going to be a Rayman reveal, and then that's the Miiverse post for today instead of yesterday, is the follow-up to a big reveal.
Right.
But it came first instead.
And yeah, it makes me wonder what else they're going to do. Are they going to have other Sega and Capcom characters in there other than Sonic and Mega Man? Like as
Yeah.
trophies, that is, or even as assist trophies.
I would not be opposed to that.
I could definitely see them throwing Ryu in there at least.
Oh, that'd be cool. Good old Ryu.
I'm not even sure what else. Most of the Capcom franchises that scream Nintendo to me are like not relevant anymore, like Okami and Phoenix Wright. Well, I guess they still make Phoenix Wright games.
Yeah, they do. That's
Yeah,
true.
there's been kind of a resurgence of him. So.
So I guess I could see that. I don't know what Sega would do though. But yeah, it kind of really opens up the options, I guess, to know that they're even looking at stuff like that.
Yeah, I don't really know what to think now about about this reveal that's coming up, and also just the game in general, as far as trophies go, at least.
Yeah, it's they're clearly just like kind of going all out on this one, I think. I almost wonder if Snake might return, but not as a playable character. Like maybe he'll be an assist trophy or something now.
That would be really weird. I mean, it would be funny just to see a former playable character be an assist trophy. Like, what if
Yeah.
all of the former playable characters, even from Melee, were assist trophies?
Right? Yeah. Yeah. They didn't even make Mewtwo like a summon or anything.
Yeah. And Dr. Mario. That would just be so weird to see that. But I can see that being a potential way for them to go.
It's more of an option than it was before, I guess. I'm trying to think if there's even anything like this that we've seen before that was kind of like, oh wow, I didn't expect that. Except for maybe like Mega Man's Final Smash. Like I don't think people saw that coming.
I think that's a perfect example. No one saw like every Mega Man coming out of nowhere to help
Right, yeah.
the classic Mega Man.
Mm-hmm.
So now it makes me wonder, like, could Zero be an assist trophy? Like, it's like the possibilities are endless, I suppose.
Or even just a regular trophy.
Yeah, which was probably more likely, but who knows? Because I believe they said they want to try and add as many assists as they can. Because they have impact on some other mode. They didn't really go into detail on that one. That was like during the direct, I think. But
Oh, yeah?
Trying to remember if that was a thing.
On the subject of Mega Man, I had an interesting realization last night that they might, for his customizable movesets, they might give him other master weapons.
Yeah.
Like giving him like the Shadow Blade as a Metal Blade replacement, or the Junk Shield as a Leaf Shield replacement.
Like any of the other shields as the shield replacement. That's true.
No, I didn't think of that. You are absolutely right.
I don't remember where I even thought of that, but it just kind of hit me out of nowhere, and I was like, like they could definitely do it.
Needs
hopefully-
more Dust Crusher.
I'm not even sure what I mean, I guess they could replace the blade with that. Or the bomb, I guess. I don't know, there's a lot of potential there. There's there's still a lot of questions to ask about customizable movesets because we haven't really seen all that much.
Right.
We know all of Mario's, and that's like about it. We know a few like other small examples, but
And Donkey Kong suddenly gets the ability to wield wind.
yeah, freaking tornadoes.
Storm Punch.
Right. The donkey blow. I knew it was going to get into the
Whoa.
game somehow. I just didn't know it was that.
Oh yeah, I didn't even make that connection.
Oh,
I
see
kind of
what you-
forgot about that move since it wasn't in Tropical Freeze.
I
Right.
see what you did there.
Yeah, his little dandelion thing.
And then I do remember thinking it was really funny that during like the Treehouse presentations at E3, they were showing the 3DS version, and they found a customizable move for Donkey Kong called the Giant Blow, and they just kind of stopped and looked at each other, and they were like, "Yeah, we need to change that. That's pretty bad."
Oh,
And I was like, "That's such a real moment they just had." Like that's
yeah,
wonderful.
yeah.
Uh-oh.
I was really enamored with how they seem to work. Especially the after hours where they're all just crowding around that couch and playing the games. That was really cool to see.
Yeah, they even they like tweeted out that one picture or that video of like after the show floor closed, they were just hanging out and playing Smash Brothers. And
Yeah.
like they showed like the Sony floor was like completely dead. There was no one there. But the Nintendo employees were all still there.
I like the fact that they were just very humble about themselves. Like, when they were introducing themselves, they were like admitting, sorry, we're not spokespersons, but we're going to try our best. It was a very humble gesture.
Yeah, but they were better than some of the people that they have on camera regularly.
I was just going to get to that. There's these, like, two people, these Nintendo Minute people.
Yeah,
And
I can't stand those guys.
they're just, they seem so disingenuous.
Yeah.
And it also seems like they hate each other for whatever
Well,
reason.
The girl talks to everyone like they're freaking 8 years old.
Oh, yeah.
So I can't
yeah.
stand that.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I feel like they set a precedence for E3 with the Treehouse presentations, and I hope they do that every year. I hope they do the Smash Brothers tournaments every year too.
Yeah.
I think I talked to both of you about this. That I was watching the finals for Evo last night, and the Hungry Box, the guy that was playing Kirby at E3, was playing Jigglypuff and made it to the finals and faced off against Fox, and I was like, oh, it's like a freaking Destiny match. That was actually quite a lot of fun to watch. I was not enjoying the earlier matches where everyone was Fox, Sheik, and Marth, but
Oh, yeah.
you saw some people playing as very unusual characters and turning heads doing it, and that was enjoyable to watch.
Yeah, I didn't watch all of it, but quite a few people were not one of those three that you just said, and that was cool to see.
Yeah.
I didn't know people played any really good Peaches or Captain Falcons or any of that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there was a Mario or two. There was a young Link. There's like a Pikachu, I think.
Yeah, I think the Pikachu won. I haven't seen it, but I just saw the news article.
Well, like I said, the finals were Jigglypuff and Fox, and
Right.
unfortunately, Fox pulled that one off.
Yeah.
Jigglypuff gave a good effort, though. Like almost, it was very close.
I think the headline was that a Pikachu player got really far, not that they won.
Yeah, he might have.
Yeah.
I didn't watch all that much of them. I don't think they even put most, like, I saw one go Nintendo. I don't think they post anything but like the semifinals and up, unless they were noteworthy matches.
Yeah.
Well, they advertise the actual tournament and then just kind of tell you or direct you to Twitch.
Right. Oh, I just had another something to talk about, and I kind of lost it.
Oh.
Damn it.
Wah, wah, wah.
Yeah.
Well, why don't we talk about who we think is going to be the new character?
Yeah, we can. We're 3 minutes until now, so
Yeah.
yeah, we can try and do a. I guess we don't want to do a who we think it's gonna be. Like, I didn't want to talk about the leak too much, just in case it did turn out to be completely fake. I didn't want to spend like 15 minutes talking about this leak and it's going to be this character, and then it turns out not to be him.
Right.
So I was like, let's not do that. But
We can give a quick summary.
well, I'll probably go into the leak a little bit afterward, maybe.
Okay,
And we can
okay.
talk about the other two characters if it does
Sure.
turn out to be
Okay.
something. But completely thinking that is completely fake. Yeah, like who do you guys want to see make it into this game still?
I would not. Go ahead, Bill.
Oh, well, I'm just still holding out some naive hope for either Gino or Banjo-Kazooie. And I got a little bit more excited for those when I saw the Rayman trophy, but that's all I got.
Yeah, I think Gino being a trophy is incredibly likely. I would
Yeah.
be surprised if that didn't happen. I don't see Banjo-Kazooie going anywhere, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I was talking to another friend about that last night, about how, like, Nintendo would probably be willing to work it out. Microsoft probably would not. They would probably just not play ball at all.
Keep them in the cage still.
Yeah.
Uh,
Go ahead, Josh.
Yeah,
oh, sorry. I was going to just say that the one character I kind of want to see, just for kind of like silly and Nintendo representation, would be Professor Layton.
Yeah, he'd be fun, I think.
I think Sakurai could really make him be an enjoyable character.
And there are stranger things in the game already, I
Oh,
think.
yeah. Yeah, that could definitely work.
We Fit Trainer.
Yeah, and one of the three from that leak is even stranger than Professor Layton, I believe.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Stranger than Rob.
Oh, here we go.
Is it
Oh.
starting? Oh, yep.
Yeah,
Oh,
mine
here
is.
I
we
guess
go.
I'm going to be slightly behind everyone else, but
Okay.
that's okay. I'll deal.
Oh.
I love
Ooh.
this heartbeat opening.
Ooh, starting with...
Oh,
Uh-oh.
is it going to be one of them?
Interesting.
Ooh, Lucina wakes her blade.
Hey, they go right into it.
Didn't see that. Captain Falcon!
Whoa! Yes!
Oh, they're not screwing around here.
Oh! Oh, Falcon punch to the face! What?
I don't recognize those green arcs.
Oh.
Oh! Tell me they're both making it.
What?
Oh, they might.
Robin?
It's going to be all right.
It would make sense.
Do we both get our wishes, Kevin?
To tip the scale.
Yes! Okay, that leak is 100% not real.
There we go!
He said the line, too. That's great.
Yeah, he did.
Swordsman. Thunder.
Yeah!
Hell thunder. Arc thunder.
I am totally okay
Oh,
with this.
man.
Arc fire. Elwyn.
Ooh, Thoron. Cool.
Wow, you have so many tones.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, the green slashes were Elwind.
Yeah.
Which is why I carry my loving sword.
Oh.
This is no time for me to rest. I'll fight at your side.
I was not expecting her.
I was not expecting both of them. She fights just like Marth, though.
I suppose she's a clone,
Hero King himself.
but maybe in this case it's okay.
The Hero King himself.
And the radiant hero of legend. Worthy opponents indeed.
Oh, it's almost like they're Pokemon. There's so many
Oh,
of them.
poor Crom.
I suppose I'll get my chance another day.
Aw.
Oh, Crow.
Oh, he's a skin.
Oh, whoa. Oh, see, Kevin, yeah, the female voices.
Wow,
Although-
so Monolith Soft retweeting about this was a complete troll.
See, Kevin, I told you.
That was 100% a troll.
I'm sure the Rayman trophy reveal was another red herring too.
Yeah, a bit of one.
He
yeah,
tricked us good.
I didn't expect two newcomers, Sword of Crom and Captain Falcon.
Oh, man, that was...
They made
Unless
Captain Falcon look
Lucina was a
huge,
skin too. I'm kind of curious about that. I guess we'll see.
Yeah, I
Eventually.
was just gonna say, it seems kind of weird that, like, Crom was a skin, but...
Yeah, but it works.
Did it actually say that he was a skin?
Well, he was fighting just like Ike when they showed him. He even had the
Yeah.
Great Ether, so...
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I
but-
missed that part.
But he had his specific voice.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
They both did.
So did the female Robin too.
I was kind of telling Kevin about that. Like, if they wanted to bring Lucina in, she could be a skin for Marth. And Kevin kind of was like,
Well,
saying,
I wasn't expecting it because Lucina was voiced by Laura Bailey, and I was like, they're not going to bring her in to do a skin. Like, that would be weird. But maybe they did. I don't know.
see, the thing is, it's Smash Brothers.
True.
They will sink the money into it to do it.
She
And it
might
sounds
voice
like
other
they could,
characters too, so there's also that.
And I mean, there's also something else to consider now that I'm thinking about it, is like in Brawl, they hired all of the actors from Metal Gear Solid just to do that little Easter egg in the mode.
That's true. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
That is true.
Not only the
I-
Japanese actors, but the English actors as well. So
I kind of wish I would have thought about that for my argument before, but it's neither
I
here
forgot
nor there
about it. They
now.
also did it for the Star Fox ones, but those voices weren't maybe not quite as high profile.
Right.
So yeah, the leak that we mentioned was saying that Crom would be in it, as well as Shulk from Xenoblade Chronicles and the Chorusmen / Marshall from Rhythm Heaven.
But it's fake!
Well, they did
yes
sort
and
of
no,
get
because
Crom,
Crom is
right?
technically still in it, so I don't even know if we can consider that fake.
The way they were saying it, though, was that Crom was going to be, like, a... No, but here's the thing, though. The leak was for newcomers, and they didn't mention Robin at all.
Yeah, but and there are other new. They didn't mention Robin or Lucina, but there were other newcomers that they didn't mention either.
Right.
What,
Oh, I just...
what I'm
go ahead.
thinking about is, does this break my number 47? Like,
Uh-oh.
I was swearing by the roster being 47 in size. Does that still hold water? It's really hard to tell now. I'm gonna have to reevaluate like everything. I was really committed to the fact of 47's the final number.
Yeah, well, it seems like two of these characters could potentially just be reskins, but
Yeah, we're gonna have. You know what? I'll just go ahead and do it now. I was going to
that's
hold
the
off on
two-
checking the website until I turned off the camera, but
Although, thinking about it, it's kind of weird if Lucina was a skin, why give her own little splash page? Like-
well, she's still a fan favorite, and it's a pretty noteworthy addition, even if it is a skin.
Right.
have they actually updated with those pages now?
The site is not even loading at the moment.
Yeah,
Well,
the
probably
site's
has
getting
millions of
hammered.
people refreshing right now to see exactly that.
F5, F5, F5.
Yeah, I'm waiting. It's
Nothing's loading.
taking its sweet
It's
time.
it is dead in its tracks.
So, I'm actually kind of happy that I committed so much to the idea of Shulk being revealed, because now I was incredibly surprised.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
man.
that was great.
I was so pleased with that.
And yeah, like Bill said, I think we all got a little bit of what we wanted out of that one. So
Yeah, because Kevin and I have talked a lot about how much I want Lucina in and how much he wants Robin in, and not that I don't want Robin in, but yeah, they did both. That's really great.
yeah, from very early, I was saying Lucina's too much like Marth and Crom is
Yeah.
too much like Ike, so it would have to be Robin. But I think they found a way to do it all.
Yeah, as earlier on when they revealed Marth was back and it wasn't Lucina instead of Marth like I was hoping, then I figured her chances were gone. But unless she came in as some kind of skin or something, and she did, I think.
Oh man, the site is a mess.
It is. It is.
All right, let's not I won't leave that on camera for too
I'm
long.
refreshing it a couple times, but it's still just Pac-Man and Palutena as the new ones.
Oh, okay.
I'm
It
not
might
the-
take a while.
I'm not the biggest Fire Emblem fan, but the fact that it just wasn't Shulk was just so pleasing to me.
Right.
I
yeah,
was just
you
so-
were really against the idea of Shulk.
He looks like such a dwip.
I would feel better if I had played any of the Xeno games, but I haven't at all. So
Yeah, to be fair, I haven't played it, so I can't really judge it. But like, just based on his character design, he looks way too much like Titus from Final Fantasy X, and
Oh,
just
a little bit. But like I
Yeah.
told you, when I think of Titus from Final Fantasy X, I think of like
asymmetrical mess.
yeah, asymmetrical mess. That's like the pinnacle of when Square Enix was just making everything just completely random, and people were freaking praising them for it. And I think as artists, we all appreciate how bogus that is. But
Yeah. But even though the Fire Emblem characters I'm not too kicky on, I did see Captain Falcon, and that guy is Smash Brothers.
yeah, that was a nice surprise.
yeah, that was
I
a good way
really
to
wasn't
just
expecting a veteran.
to
I was
sneak him
hoping
in
to
too,
see a
just as an
veteran.
opponent. Mm.
But now the question remains, what's the deal with Ubisoft? Because that is a
still
thing
little-
now.
What? What else?
Yeah,
What
I
else?
don't know. I mean, maybe instead of a playable character, they brought over several trophies and assist trophies.
Yeah, I think it would be cool to like. I think I said at one point that it would be nice to see more representation from
Up.
a bunch of franchises, even if they don't get playable characters.
There it is. Okay.
Oh, did you actually get the site to load with new content?
Sort of. The pictures are up.
Oh, okay.
It's kind of weird. Lucina has her own picture, but it's a veteran picture.
Okay, so
Weird.
she must be a reskin of Marth then. She has to be, because she basically is in the real game too, so...
Yeah. Well, they even think it's they don't think it's Marth, but she claims to be Marth for a while.
Yeah, she impersonates Marth for the first so-and-so missions of Awakening, so...
10 or something like that.
Yeah, something like a 10 or so.
Yes. Spoiler alert.
Yeah, oops.
Well, I think you knew that
Yeah.
because I've talked to you about Lucina before.
Oh, I was talking about the audience, the listeners.
Oh, Awakening's been out for like a year and a half.
I'm
so
just being nice.
the site is
but-
still just not really loading for me.
No,
so
no, it's
I'll check
it's
it out
going-
afterwards.
it's
From
going.
my perspective here, the Rayman trophy is looking up at the Fire Emblem reveal trailer, and he's going, "Whoa, what's going on, man? That's radical." He's got that totally baked expression on his face, and I just...
Yeah, I think.
That's the trophy they made for Smash Brothers too.
Yeah,
Well,
I
no,
think when I linked that to you, I said, "Why is he drunk?"
Yeah, why
Like-
is he so drunk? It's-
I almost think that Sakurai did that on purpose because obviously he's got to pose the model himself, or someone does, and I'm almost feeling like Rayman might have been playable because of the exclusivity of Rayman Legends, but then like they bumped him off and they still had the model. So like maybe
I
he was
don't
just
know because like I think we talked about this a little bit already, but like
We did.
at E3, Sakurai said that the roster's been decided on for years, and if that's the case, chances are that he was already decided on at that time, well before Ubisoft made all these poor decisions within the last, like, 2 years.
Right, and that's kind of what I meant. But like, if he had Rayman playable, and he was just like deciding, well, hey, they screwed us over so bad, we're not going to have him be in Smash Brothers now. He'll just be a trophy, and a derpy one at that.
And if you wanted that. Yeah.
But no, I am totally happy with this.
The site's sort of loading for me now. I see they got the Fire Emblem artist come in and do some sweet art for that, so that's cool.
Yeah, that's great. That's a really nice bonus in and of itself.
Yeah,
just
it's
getting
always
that
fun
to-
when they do that, because I remember when they did the
Yeah.
Greninja one and how cool that was.
Yeah.
Captain Falcon! Yeah!
All right,
I'm
I don't know. Do we really have anything else to cover? I'm blown away. I'm going to have to
I
take a
am
while
I'm
to
so
take all
glad
this
that it
in.
was something unexpected.
That
Oh,
He
was
is
yeah.
really good at that.
that was very pleasant.
Yeah, I'm glad that I committed to the idea of this is what it's going to be, because like if I would have, like, I guess if I would have gotten my hopes up that it was going to be something unexpected, I still would have been surprised, but then if it was Shulk, I probably would have been disappointed because I was hoping that it wasn't.
Right.
So, like, I don't know. I'm glad I committed to that because I think it made the surprise more fun for me. And it's great that it's one of the characters I really wanted to see in the game. Like he was on my wish list.
He and Mewtwo were the only two I had left on my wish list for this game.
I'll definitely give him a try. I will definitely do that.
Yeah, the fact that the book runs out of pages is really interesting.
Because I think you have to get a new book. That was the thing.
Yeah, well, it might
Yeah.
just be per life, or it comes back after a while.
Because I guess in Fire Emblem, your weapons break after so many turns.
Yeah.
So that's an interesting gimmick. And since he's, of course, both sword and spells, that really sets him apart from other Fire Emblem characters. So that's really nice, too.
He even has an 11 sword, too. So he can probably still do ranged attacks with the sword.
I believe
Yeah.
you called that, like, back when we were first talking about the idea of Robin being in it, you were like, he should have this sword.
Yeah, because it's kind of it's perfect for his character class to the point where it's almost his trademark weapon. That it uses the magic stat to attack, but it's a sword.
Right.
So yeah, it's one of the best swords for him.
I don't know how relevant this is, but just a heads up. If I'm not mistaken, I'm seeing a F-Zero track confirmed, which isn't shocking, but
Oh, in Falcon's screenshots?
yeah.
Yeah, I think we're gonna break and just kind of soak all this in for a little bit. I know Bill
Yeah,
has
yeah.
to get off to work too, so
Yeah, I do. I do.
Yeah.
All right, but
So yeah,
that's
that's it for this time. Hopefully, we'll be back for the next reveal. I hope, I guess if they do it like this again, we'll do another format like this, or if it's a direct, we'll do a full thing for it.
Sure.